if you hop into a program and the mentor starts saying things like, this is the only way to do it, run. Welcome to the Sacred Living Podcast. I'm your host, Leonie Dutoy, an expert in awareness and intuition. As a transformational coach, spiritual teacher, and healer, my mission is to help 1 million people tap into their own inner power. Join me on the sacred journey as we explore the tools and modalities that guide us through awakening, healing, and growth. In each episode, we'll delve into the spiritual foundations, inner work, and the path to awakening abundance. Discover how your spirit senses, awareness, and intuition can help you cut through the confusion of waking up, navigating the overwhelming amount of information out there, and bring clarity, ease, and purpose into your life. Let me bring you the tools, techniques, and guidance to support you on your own spiritual journey. Let's walk this beautiful and sacred path together. On today's episode, I want to speak into two really important things. One, for the individual who is looking for a mentor or a guide or a healer to help them. And on the other side, I want to speak to that mentor, that guide, and that healer. So a couple of days ago, I had a chat with a client that was very distraught, and she had signed up for a spiritual mentoring package with a mentor. And she mentioned to me, she shared with me that from the very beginning of working with this mentor, she started feeling that something was off, something was wrong. But out of a sense of obligation, a sense of, I've paid for this, so I have to see this through, she kept going back to that mentor. And week after week after week, she just put herself in a position where she wasn't feeling well and things kept feeling off. And she got to a place where she didn't know what to do or how to handle it. And she was in a pretty bad space. She didn't feel good about herself. She didn't feel good about the mentorship. And she ended up talking to me. So I had a chat with her. I walked her through, a couple of things. And at the end, we kind of got to a space where I said to her, look, if it doesn't feel right, you have to step away from this mentor. You need to set healthy boundaries, go back to them, and just cancel it. And because she only had a few sessions left, she didn't feel the need to ask for a refund. She was just happy that I confirmed that it was okay for her to cancel and not go back to that mentor. So that's what she did. I made it very, very clear to this client that in cases like this, if you are drawn to a person, there's a reason that you are drawn to them. It might be an opportunity for you to learn how to set healthy boundaries. In the case of my client, where she was drawn to this mentor, she signed up with this mentor, but as soon as she was inside the container, as soon as she started working with her, things weren't right. And that was her opportunity to set healthy boundaries and do what was right for her and step aside. Now, she didn't do that until the very last bit. So this is not a moment for her to kind of bash herself and go, why didn't I see this, and why is this happening to me? It was a beautiful opportunity for her to see how she was placed in this position, for her to be able to stand up and practice her boundary setting and practice standing up and saying, this is not right for me, I'm stepping aside. So there were beautiful lessons in a not so beautiful experience. That is the one side. So if you are an individual searching for a mentor, searching for a guide, searching for a program that can support you on your journey, it is incredibly important for you to stay in awareness and notice what comes up as you are going along. You have to take responsibility for your own journey. If you hop into a program and the mentor starts saying things like, "This is the only way to do it," run, because it is not the only way to do it. If they are so in a space of my way is the only way, I can tell you now from experience that they are not going to support you in a way that is right for you. You are going to get yourself caught up in situations where you are going to feel trapped. And telling somebody that there's only one way to do it is it's crazy. If you think about it, it is absolutely crazy to say that there's only one way to do certain things. Now, I get it. If you want to go and search for things where there really is just one way to do it, then you're going to find it. But when it comes to mentorship and coaches and guides, they should not be telling you that their way is the only way. In fact, you could say that if they are saying that their way is the only way, they are coming from a space of ego and not from a space of soul. The only way is your way, the way that your soul knows that is best for you. You are the only one that knows what your next step is towards your fulfillment, towards your life purpose. And you have the tools, you have coaches, you've got guides, modalities, teachers out there that can support your inner knowing. So stay in awareness when you are reaching out to coaches. How do they make you feel? Is what they are teaching right for you? Does it feel right? Does it feel good? Does it feel supportive? If it doesn't, this is not the coach for you. Now, the interesting thing is that same day, I had a conversation with a practitioner, an expert that I'm bringing into my sacred healing program next year. And she's told me almost exactly the same story. She'd enrolled into a breathwork program. And when they got into the first couple of lessons or sessions where they were being taught how to do this, the facilitator did the same thing, and they were told to do it in this specific way, and it was the only way, and her way was the right way. So my friend and the expert in her field decided to walk out. They cancelled the program because she had been doing the work, the healing, for a very, very long time. And here she was in this course on breath work, and she was told that if you don't do it in this way, you are not doing it right. Now, I've just got to say this, and this is the other side. This is to coaches, mentors, healers, facilitators, teachers out there. If you are telling your people that are coming to you for support and help and healing that your way is the only way, it is time for you to have a serious look at where you need to do your own inner work, because your way is not the only way. We have a responsibility towards our clients to support them in the best way and to come from a space of service and to come from a space of soul. When you are telling people that your way is the only way, your method is the only method, you have to do this and express in this way when you do breath work, or otherwise you're not getting the full benefits of it, you are not doing them a service. And your ego is in the way. And just coming back to you as the individual, if you don't know how to tap into your spirit senses, awareness and intuition, this powerful inner sense, inner ability that you have that can guide you and help you navigate through all of this, come and join Sacred Beginnings when we launch again next year in January. I will teach you, I will help you understand the importance. I have seen in just the 2 weeks that we are busy with Sacred Beginnings right now, I have seen a profound change in the students and the aha moments and the understanding of how awareness and intuition can support them better has just been beautiful. It has been so beautiful. And if you can't wait until next year, January, when we launch again, you can always reach out and do a one-on-one booking with me, and I will teach you how to do this. I will help you tap into your awareness and your intuition so that when you are on the spiritual journey, you are in control of where you go and how you do things, and your outcomes will be so much better. Look after yourself, beautiful soul. Take care of yourself. Do what is right for you. Set healthy boundaries. These are all little things that we have to kind of navigate on the spiritual journey. We have to learn. And yes, sometimes we have to go into those courses and we have to have those things happen to us to be able to learn the lessons. There's the growth opportunities in it, right? But with awareness and intuition, you can literally minimize those moments where you have those, like, this thing has happened to you or for you, essentially. When you're dialed into your awareness and your intuition, you can literally see the thing, the problem, the block in the moment as it's happening to you. And then you don't have to look back 6 months down the track and go, I should have listened, or I did see it. Rather, with the awareness and intuition, you'll see it in the moment. As the words are coming out of your mouth, as you are busy signing up to that course, as you're busy talking to this coach, you will have the awareness that this is not right or this is right for you. I'm feeling super fired up about this because this is not the first time that I've heard this from clients and from other practitioners. It is super, super important for me to bring awareness to this so that it doesn't keep happening to people. If this resonated with you, or you feel like there's somebody that's going through this right now that might need the awareness around this, please share this with them. Send this podcast to them and tell them to listen. Bring awareness to this thing that's happening where people feel trapped or they feel like they have to just do it one way. Help them tap into their own sense of awareness and intuition. Empower them. Empower yourself. Thank you so much for listening to the Sacred Living Podcast. If you loved the show and found value from being here, please share it with the world so we can help others on their spiritual journey. Please rate the show. It will only take a few seconds, and it will help the Sacred Living Podcast reach more beautiful souls like yourself. Let's reach 1 million people with this message that they can live their best life if they use their spirit senses, awareness and intuition. Making the world a better place starts with knowing ourselves and living guided by our soul. Stay in awareness, be open to your intuition, and live an abundant and blessed life. Until next time, beautiful soul. If you're new to the spiritual path or looking to deepen your spiritual practices, Sacred Beginnings is the perfect place to start. Launching again in January 25, this transformative 12-week program is designed to help you build strong foundations that will support your growth and awakening for years to come. In Sacred Beginnings, you'll embark on a journey through essential spiritual teachings and practices that focuses on the two most important senses, awareness and intuition. These senses are at the core of everything that I teach because they are the keys to truly unlocking your spiritual potential. Explore topics like awareness, intuition, grounding, clearing, psychic abilities, chakras, crystals, past life regression, awakening abundance, and so much more. Each module is thoughtfully crafted to guide you step by step on your sacred path, providing you with the tools and knowledge needed to awaken your spirit, heal old wounds, and grow into your true potential. Where the world talks about manifesting, we focus on awakening abundance. Yes, we use similar steps, but our emphasis on awareness and intuition is what truly makes the difference. This missing link will empower you to tap into the real power of manifesting. With live sessions, guided practices, a supportive community, and the opportunity for personal coaching, you'll experience deep transformation in a nurturing and sacred environment. Don't miss your chance to be part of this powerful experience. Go to sacredlivingacademy.com and join the priority list to be the first to know when we open the doors to Sacred Beginnings. Or simply click the link in the show notes. Your sacred journey awaits. Get ready to step into a new chapter of spiritual growth and empowerment.